Hello everyone, welcome to KFCS in Sports Bit, one of your favorite channels. So very eventful day today. As of now, India South Africa match is going on, an auction day today. So we have Pawan with us. So hello Pawan, after a long time you are coming. How are you?
Yeah, doing good, doing good. Yeah, I was watching the auction today. Huge buys going on today. I think, especially Australian players. I think Stark and Cummins going for 20 plus. Didn't expect that to happen. But yeah,
Yeah,
I
but
think
first, I want first reaction from you, Pawan. Means I am seeing after so many auctions, we see Sri Lankan players finally got a place in IPL. How much you are happy see Tushara, Dilshan Madhushanka. Finally, Dilshan Madhushanka made fifer in Mumbai ground, and finally he is back in Mumbai Indians. So how much you are feeling now for Sri Lankan, some Sri Lankan players?
Yeah, I think Madhushanka, yes, I expected him to go to Mumbai Indians with the way that he performed in the World Cup. I think, anyways, we expected MI to target because, I mean, Lasith Malinga is the bowling coach of Mumbai Indians and Mahela is there as the global, performing center. He's the head of that. So, Mumbai Indians. So, I think, anyways, MI were going to target Dilshan Madhushanka expected, but. Nuwan Tushar is a big surprise for me, but I think his performance in the Abu Dhabi T10 recently, I think, has made MI to go for him. Plus, I think his slingy action also. I think perhaps Malinga wants to make him play. Especially in the nets or whatever. But yeah, I think good to see. But I think more than that, I think Hasaranga is a big steal. I think SRH didn't expect him to go for just 1.5 crores. I thought Punjab Kings might also target Hasaranga, but no. So I think it's a big steal because I think many teams thought that Hasaranga is injured, but I think it's not that way. So yeah, very happy to see Sri Lankan players being there, and also good to see also I think
Yes.
Afghanistan players getting also sold a lot, especially Omar Sai, Nabi and Mujib. So good to see in that round also. Yeah.
Actually, World Cup works for them. Means World Cup in India, and you have give some performance. So that's why I think Pat Cummins and Michelle Stark got much amount of money also. But again, Pavan, how SRH will utilize Wahindu Hasranga? This is really a big question because I know in previous auction they have Harry Brook with 13 CR. There was blunder, but here after picking Hasranga, you are giving so much money to Pat Cummins. You have Travis Head. Already you have Markram, Glenn Phillips, Marco Jensen. So how you can manage these eight players? I'm not be able to make a playing 11 of SRH means which four will play. You can't put Hasranga out of the playing 11. You can't.
I mean, problem is if definitely you can't drop Markram obviously and Klaasen. There could be a change of captaincy. I feel if they want to keep Hasaranga in the playing 11, I think perhaps SRH might try to make Cummins the captain. There could be option in that as well. Since SRH were last season, that could happen as well. But there could be a case that Markram also could sacrifice his place, but I don't see that happening in my opinion. So I feel like right now, I think Hasaranga might have to be dropped because seeing how Cummins has also been there, definitely Markram and Klaasen won't be dropped. I don't think Head will be dropped because they need someone at the top order to give runs. We didn't see that with with Abhishek Sharma and Agrawal last season. So I think one of them will have to sacrifice their place for Travis Head. I think it's most likely going to be Mayank Agrawal, in my opinion, because Abhishek Sharma is all rounder. He can also bowl. So I think Mayank will have to give his place to Head. Hasaranga won't play all matches, but I expect Hasaranga to play, especially in pitches where it's going to spin a lot. I think Hasaranga won't play all matches, but I expect Shahid and Hasaranga in certain matches. So it depends on the pitch. I
Yeah,
think
of course.
Hasaranga won't play all matches, but he will definitely play 5 matches, in my opinion, because I don't think they can drop Cummins after buying him for 20 plus crores. It will not make sense buying him for that much and making him play in the bench. And definitely, I feel like Markram and Klaasen will play. If they want a change in captaincy, they can obviously make Cummins captain and then try to sacrifice Markham's place and try to change SRH order. That also could happen. But let's see. It's going to be very confusing. Even I'm also puzzled because they have Glenn Phillips, they have Marco Jansen, they have yeah. So it's very very confusing, right? Combination. But I think right now my head is saying head, Klaasen, this guy from and Cummins, and they might play Sundar and Markande as their two main spinners. They have even Shabazz Ahmad, so they have three spin. They can play Shabazz and Markande, in my opinion, because
Yeah, okay, okay.
they also have Travis Head, Markram, who can also bowl part time. Expect Markram to bowl a lot more next season. He can obviously utilize the ball and get wickets. So I think they can utilize him a bit more. I think that would be good. And they have Abhishek Sharma also. So they have three off spinners if needed.
Yeah, okay, okay. Okay, whenever fans will be available, we will have a discussion. But now let's come to Delhi Capitals. First of all, Pawan, Rishabh Pant is becoming a first captain who is on the auction table to make a team. So that is a big record. That is Rishabh Pant becoming first captain, and very happy to see him. Means now I think he is 80% fit, almost. According to me, he is 80% fit, and he is hoping that within 1 or 2 months he is 100% fit. Means who knows, he can be a wicketkeeper option. But again, Pawan, I am very happy with some bias for the Delhi Capitals. Of course, Ricky Bhui and Kushagra performance so far in this match is
Yeah,
really great
Kusharg
as a
is good.
wicketkeeper. Yeah,
Kusharg pick was good, I think, because I saw his stats and I watched some of his highlights. So since Met, I think he's done very well for Jagkrant. I think
and I think if
Dhoni's
Pant can be a batsman, it will be great to see him in a wicket-keeping duties. Kushagra.
Uh, Kusharg, I think, will definitely do keeping. I think they have even Paral also, Abhishek Paral also, if needed, DC. So I think Pan should just focus being a batter in the middle order, because the issue for DC in the last few seasons has been the middle order, and the middle order hasn't been performing well. And for me, I think Harry Brook for 4 crores is a steal. I think a lot of people are not discussing about Brook being a steal buy or whatever, and saying he's not relevant or whatever. But I think 4 crores is a huge steal for Brook, because I think last season definitely the money tag, obviously him being bought for 13 crores and him being shuffling positions affected him a lot, and then SRH didn't utilize him also properly. So a lot of people are saying Brook struggles against spin, but we have seen in the last year the way that Brook has been performing in international cricket, especially even with spin. He has obviously tremendously performed well, and his strike rate against pace bowlers is also incredible, over 170 or 180. So for me, I think definitely Harry Brook is a big steal, and especially in the death overs, you don't bowl spinners. So Harry
Yeah.
Brook has been bought as a finisher by Saurav Ganguly. It's clearly explained. So in the death overs, Harry Brook can be really lethal. No one realizes this. They think Harry Brook has been bought in the middle order, but Harry Brook has been bought to play at number 5 max. And number 5, number 6, obviously they have to face against fast bowlers mainly, unless a collapse happens. Brook will have to face spinners, but I don't see with the top 4 that we're having at the moment. If Shaw can click this season, if the top 4 can click this season, I don't think Brook has much challenges ahead. Obviously he'll have to
Yes.
face spinners, but I mean that will be only limited. So I think Brook for 4 crores is a huge steal for me. I think if he can perform well, I think DC
Well,
can go
Pawan,
a
we
long
have
way.
Tristan Stubbs also. Tristan Stubbs can be replaced. If Brook is not performing, we have Tristan Stubbs. Stubbs can gives you in middle order also.
Yeah, I know. Yes, definitely. But I mean, Stubbs hasn't been yet tested so much in IPL yet. Not more than Brevis. I know Stubbs has been playing for South Africa, and
But I think
even
he
in
is a
South
good
African pitches.
aggressive player. Means in a day, he is good aggressive player.
Yeah, yeah, but we haven't seen much of his potential. No, I mean, yeah, we've been seeing in nets. We have been speaking much of Stubbs, but he's yet to do it in IPL. So I mean, so we have to see how he performs consistently. He hasn't been given us a consistent run. So yeah, definitely, if Brook struggles, we have Stubbs, and I don't think Brook is also going to be available for the entire IPL. So because English players, I think they have a series, so I think Stubbs will have to come up at some point. So yeah, I mean, I expected Dariel Mitchell. My opinion was number one pick should be
Yes,
Dariel
for me
Mitchell in
also,
that
me
middle
also,
order.
me also.
Yes, but disappointing that CSK came in the last minute and spoiled it. I don't know why CSK went for Mitchell in the first place, because they bought Rachin Ravindra for 1.8, then they have Devon Conway. Now they have to opt only for one of them, and then they have to play Mitchell also in the middle order. So it doesn't make sense why they bought Mitchell. I mean, for Delhi Capitals or even Punjab Kings, I would feel for both teams Mitchell would have been a perfect fit. But I don't know why CSK went for Mitchell, because then they had to obviously bench either Moeen Ali or even Rachin Ravindra, because I don't think they will bench Conway. If they bench Conway, it doesn't make sense why they are retained him. So yeah, very sad. Obviously, Mitchell not coming to DC, but yeah, hope Brook can do justice after what happened last season. Not a lot of analysts or people are talking about Brook that much after his performance last season, but I hope he can step up this season.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so Krishna Nair, you are saying that why DC released Philip Salt, he performed well for DC last season, but Krishna, he's an opener, okay. And now we have complete opening combination. We have David Warner, we have Prithvi Shaw, Michelle Marsh. So I
Yes,
don't
do.
see Philip Salt place. So we need someone who can bat in middle order. So
Maybe we could have retained him. Maybe we could have retained him with the way that we were going after Riley Rosu. I don't understand why at the last minute we are going after Rosuo after we released him. That didn't make sense. But maybe we could have released Phil Salt. Issue is that he has duty for England. That's the thing, I think,
yeah,
in May or
maybe.
whatever. So that is the reason why they didn't go for Phil Salt. But yeah, I expected Phil Salt to go to a team though. Surprising that he
But
is
Pavan,
unsold.
what I am
But
thinking that DC should pick anyone, means one of the Cummins or Stark in our team, at least one, because of presence of Ricky Ponting. But I think Pant was there and Ganguly, that's why they prevent him to pick Australian bowlers. So only one Australian bowler is there, Jai Richardson. I think Jai Richardson is a
not satisfied.
good death bowler
But I'm
actually.
not. I'm not satisfied. I think
In
we should
Big
have
Bash,
gone
is
for
a
Lockie
great, yeah.
Ferguson.
His Big Bash is a
Yes,
great.
he is a good player in Big Bash, but we saw what happened when he was picked with Punjab Kings last time. Then Mumbai Indians also he didn't perform well when he was given. So I think we should have gone for Lockie Ferguson instead of Jai Richardson. Even though Lockie might concede runs in the death, at least he'll pick you wickets. Jai Richardson, I really don't know. And then
So Pavan, do
Ningidi
you
hasn't
think
also been picked.
Lungi Nagidi should play this season if we want
Yeah,
a
he
good?
should. He should. I don't know why for last 2 seasons they're not playing Ningidi. He performed well in the World Cup also. I think it's time that they play Ningidi. If they retain Ningidi, they should play Ningidi. It doesn't make sense. So I think definitely they should play Ningidi. If Noike has some injury issues or if he's having match fitness, play Ningidi. Simple as that. Doesn't matter if he does only well in the power play. Just try him out. You never know, because anyways DC has a good Indian bowling attack. I mean, Indian bowling attack. Even though yes, we could have bought Shivam Mahavi or one of those bowlers. They are in the options. Even Umesh Yadav. But I mean, we have still Mukesh Kumar, who's now in the Indian team, who's been doing well recently. Khalil Ahmad, yes, he's injury prone, but still he has potential to do well. I think we still have this guy Ishan Sharma still, and then we got
Rasik Salim,
Rashik
yeah.
Salim. Yeah, I think he's a good potential Kashmir bowler. I think he was previously with KKR. I
But
expect
actually,
him to
he's a
do well.
spinner, so we have good quality spinner. Actually, we have Guldeep Yadav and Akshar Patel will gives you some economical spell as well as batting.
Yeah, that's it. So, anyways, I think fast bowling lineup has been all right. I mean, the last season, I think our fast bowling lineup has been the key for us not finishing last. So, I think hopefully this time we can depend on these three fast bowlers again, and obviously give more
And
chances to
what is
Ningidi
the
and then
good
Jai
thing,
Richardson.
Pawan, for Delhi Capitals is Ishan Sharma bowling in death overs. That was really a plus point in previous season. We see many
Yeah, but
matches.
then Yeah, but you cannot always, I mean, expect him to bowl in the death overs, because I mean, he's also getting
But
older
I think
and he's not playing
Delhi
much.
will do some rotation in Norkia and Richardson in some matches. Some match Richardson will play, some
Yeah,
match
yeah,
Norkia.
definitely, definitely. I think Noike definitely can't play all 14 matches for sure. So I think Jai Richardson and Ningidi has to play this season, for sure. Yeah. So hopefully, I mean, DC. I feel like they should have gone for Shivam Mavi. I think they missed out on Shivam Mavi because Shivam Mavi could have been a bonus, or either get Sakaria back. I would have felt for DC because you never know with Ishan Sharma. And also, I think they could have gone for Shah Rukh Khan. Big disappointment in the middle order. I feel if Shah Rukh Khan was there in the middle order, it would have been perfect without expecting a keeper to play in that number seven role. If they had Shah Rukh Khan at least for, I mean, we could have at least done something. But because it's a mega auction coming next year, I think they didn't want to risk with Shah
Next
Rukh
year,
Khan. So yeah, mega auction is coming next year.
I
So
think
I
10
think because of
years duration, right? I think previous mega
no,
auction
no, no,
was
no, no, no,
2022,
no,
I
no.
guess.
No, they say every 3 years. I think they've said next season might be a mega auction
Okay, mega auction, then
coming up.
that's great. Okay. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, but Pavan, if I talk about Delhi Capital previous season and this season, there is so much change. When Rishabh Pant is there, so there will be no captain duties on David Warner, which will free David Warner that yes, you bat on your own capability, bat with a good strike rate with Prithvi Shaw. So, do you think this change will definitely give some momentum to Delhi Capitals that yes, David Warner, Prithvi Shaw opening combination, Michel Marsh who can bat and bowl both, and after that there will be a Harry Brook, Rishabh Pant in middle order, and Akshar Patel and Kushagra. I think Kushagra will play maximum matches. Who knows? Tristan Stubbs will replace Harry Brook in some matches if Harry Brook is not performing. So, do you think Rishabh Pant inclusion will definitely change the environment in Delhi Capitals? And now head coach is also Saurabh Ganguly.
head coach is Ricky Ponting
No,
still.
no. Ganguly is head coach now. I think
No, 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 no.
mentor
Ponting is still
is
head coach.
Ponting. Mentor is Ponting
No, no,
now.
no. Head coach is Ponting. Mente is Saurav Ganguly
Okay,
still.
no issues. Both will available in the ground. That is okay.
We don't want Ganguly as head coach, please. I
Okay.
don't want that to happen.
So happy with Ponting.
Um, Yes, definitely. I mean, Saurav Ganguly shouldn't even be in the BC mentorship or involved with the coaching thing in the first place. If he's given a role, he should be given the same role as what Mahela is doing right now.
Yeah.
Do scouting or whatever. Don't get involved with management. Because see what has happened in the auction. We went to target Travis Head. Travis Head went for 6.8. If we got Travis Head, we could have played him in the middle order at least. Then we went after Darian Mitchell. If we spent on Darian Mitchell, then we would have known a budget and tried to take those little pieces without trying to go for Raya Rosso in the last minute. And we have 9.8 crores left in the purse after buying all these players. So I don't understand what DC strategy was. But anyways, yeah. What was your question on?
Yeah. So I am saying that now Delhi Capitals we have seen what is a possible playing 11 for you, Pavan, as of now?
Yeah, so I think definitely Shaw and Warner will open as of now. Number three, Mittelmarsh. Number four, I see Rishabh Pant. Number five, Harry Brook. Number six,
Kushagra.
Aksha Patel. No, I'll play Aksha
After
above
Akshar,
because
okay.
Aksha
Yeah,
has,
Akshar up of the
yeah,
order.
Aksha
Yeah,
Patel.
that's great.
Yeah, Aksha Patel. Number seven, either Poral or
Or Kushagra.
that Jianka Kushag. Yeah. Number eight, Kuldeep. Kuldeep. Then Noike or Jai Richardson. That depends on matches. And then Ishan Sharma and
Mukesh Kumar.
Khalil Ahmed.
No Mukesh.
Mukesh impact player for me.
Okay, Mukesh is an
Mukesh
impact
impact
player.
player.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, that
Yeah,
is
yeah.
good. So now it depends upon the form of a team, but I think if all
But
players
if we
click
can
at the same
trade
time, we can
But if we
qualify for
but if we can
top four.
trade, I think if we can try to get Mayank from SRH, I think that would be good because I don't
Okay,
think
with Prithvi Shaw.
yeah, I think because Shaw hasn't been performing for one season. Anyways, next year I think a mega auction is going to come. I don't think if Shaw doesn't perform this season, is going to be retained, and I don't think even if he performs, he might be retained. So I think good risk to try to take Mayank if SRH isn't using him. If they are not using him, then better to take Mayank because then the balance also is better. Plus, Mayank has been performing well also in the past for Punjab. He's been doing well when he's needed. I don't think he's needed for SRH right now because Travis said he's been bought. So if Mayank or Abhishek, either of them is available, I think Delhi should try to get him, because I think Abhishek was first with Delhi Capitals before going to SRH. So I think if they can try to get Abhishek, I think also it will be a bonus for Delhi. A trade should happen, in my opinion. Either that trade or either try to get an overseas all rounder, because we don't have an overseas all rounder is a huge issue, in my opinion.
Yeah, okay. So Pavan, if I talk about previous auction also, this time Delhi Capitals have 9.9 CR remaining. I don't know what they will do with it. But again, Pavan, suppose if we have one of the costly buy means Pat Cummins or Michelle Stark in our team. So what was your feeling then?
Anyways, I don't think, first of all, I don't think Delhi Capitals will go 20 crores more for Cummins or Stark. I don't think, in my opinion, even if we had purse. Maybe we could have got Darian Mitchell. I think, and Max, we should have got Darian Mitchell. We should
Even I
have
am
got
happy with Rachit Ravinder, if even.
Yeah, definitely. Rachin Ravindra, I think Rachin Ravindra, Travis said Banidu Hasaranga would have been a good buy if we tried to get him, because he, maybe, yes, we had Kuldeep and Aksha Bhatt as a backup. Maybe Banidu could have been there because he can bat also.
Yeah.
That could have been a bonus. And yeah, mainly I think it's Mitchell, Ravindra, and I think even Shah Rukh Khan. I think those three, if we could have got one of them, I think that would have been a huge bonus, in my opinion, because Daryl Mitchell can bowl. Then I think Shah Rukh Khan could have been a good finisher for us at number 7. Could have been, clearly, if Rishabh Pant can keep Shah Rukh Khan, would have been perfect in our playing 11. Seeing how he's been performing recently. I think, yeah, Lockie Ferguson could have been a good buy, I feel. Or even, I think, huge miss for DC has been Koitse or Madhushankar not coming to our team, mainly. I think another overseas pacer instead of Jai Richardson, a ball like Koitse could have been a good pick, in my opinion. And MI got a bonus by trying to get Gerald Koitse for 5 crores. I think DC should have gone for more for Koitse.
Yeah, okay. So another trending topic is Hardik Pandya, the captain of Mumbai Indians. So what is your views on that? Actually, Mahela Javardhani told that yes, he was not happy. Means we all know about the fans. They are respecting the fans that yes, Rohit Sharma has done so much for Mumbai Indians, but now they are thinking about future. It's okay, Pawan. They are thinking about future, but I think the way they announced the captain, that was really bad. Means first you pick Hardik Pandya, you release Cameron Green, and then suddenly you make him captain ahead of auction.
Hmm.
So, what is your
Hmm.
views on it? Do you think that MI has not done well?
I think one season too early, I would feel. I think Rohit Sharma should have captained this season, and then maybe next season could have handed over to Hardik when there's a mega auction. I think maybe Hardik, because the issue with Hardik is he's injury prone. First of all, you never know. Also, Hardik's form hasn't been also great, especially his batting hasn't been great in the last few. I mean, especially the last season, his batting wasn't good. So I feel bit too early for me, and the way that they announced it also, I'm a bit not happy, because you should obviously give Rohit some respect. Obviously, the way that he's led Mumbai Indians, obviously winning him 5 IPL titles, at least could have told the fans, at least should have done a farewell match. If this was happening, should have done a farewell match to Rohit Sharma. I mean, especially, I mean, a farewell captaincy match, because Rohit Sharma obviously would have been hurt the way that MI announced him being sacked. And I think Rohit Sharma did expect the sack to happen, but not in this sort of fashion. So yeah, not happy with the way that they announced it. And obviously, MI, obviously, because of Rohit Sharma only, the fan base also grew. So the way that they announced it also wasn't good. They lost a lot of followers. But yeah, that is how it is. IPL is just, I mean, it's money now. It's money driven now. So you cannot blame anything on that. So yeah, obviously Hardik coming to MI was obviously, I mean, Hardik was coming for captaincy. It was expected. In my opinion, Hardik coming to MI, he obviously would have wanted captaincy. So it's no brain. Others, I don't think Gujarat Titans would have released him.
Yeah, okay. So Pawan, well, if I see the Mumbai Indians team is looking quite great. Romario Shepherd's, Barendorf, Mustafizur Rahman, Mohammad Nabi. So many quality players are there. I think Mumbai is ready for another cup, another IPL. So which team you think worst, Pavan? If I ask you, any team you are thinking that this team has not done anything in the auction.
I think RCB in my opinion, because bowling is completely depleted in my opinion, because after
I think
releasing Harshal
Aljari
Patel.
Joseph is good, quite.
Uh, yes, but the problem is his dead bowling is not that good in my opinion. See, he might do well
Tom
in the power play,
Curran,
but
Rishi Topley. Yeah, Topley is injury prone, I know.
yes, Topley is a good. Topley is good. Obviously, they retained him for a reason. He is good in my opinion. Topley and Siraj are good, but the problem is there is inexperience in that bowling attack. That's the issue. Siraj has to obviously lead that pack, and the issue with Siraj also is that he becomes aggressive. He sometimes gets, if that opposition obviously, attacking, counter attacking Siraj, then he gets very frustrated. So that's the issue with Siraj as well. And Siraj also could be inconsistent at times. So Siraj has to lead the bowling attack and no spinners. That's the issue in my opinion. Mayank Dagger, yes, he might be performing in domestic cricket, but we don't know his performance in IPL yet. I have not seen him much with SRH. Only he played one match. That's a huge issue, and they have to depend again on Karan Sharma. And they don't have a number seven. They don't have a number seven means they don't have a finisher. Again, they're depending on DK. DK had a very poor season last time around, and they have to depend on Maxwell. I don't know about Rajat Patidar. He's coming also after injury layout last season, so you never know how he'll perform. So again, it has to be Kohli and Siraj who's going to obviously pull them out of being last place, because their bowling attack looks very weak. Apart from Topley and Siraj, I don't know. Yash Dayal had a very poor season last time. Alzari Joseph, you never know. He's very not consistent at times. That's why for GT also he didn't play all the matches because he wasn't that consistent. Then you have Lockie Ferguson. He's not that good in the power play. Power play he could leak runs. Even in the death also he could get wickets, but he might leak runs. So that's the issue with RCB. They don't have the balance, and Maxwell will have to bowl the 4 overs again. And Maxwell has a huge responsibility. So if he can do that responsibility, yes, then RCB can at least be sixth or seventh. I would feel max, but I don't think they're a playoff team in my opinion.
Okay,
Another
Pavan.
team probably disappointed me is Punjab Kings. I don't know why they went back with Harshal Patel, because the pitches don't suit in Punjab. In my opinion, yes, Harshal Patel is a good bowler. He can pick up wickets, but recently he hasn't been that consistent. In my opinion, Chris Wokes, yes, he's a good buy. I think he if he can deliver in the power play, yes. But I felt more than Wokes, they could have gone for a player like David Willey, in my opinion, who's a very good all rounder who did well in the World Cup. Maybe even Omar Sy could have been good for PBKs, in my opinion. And Rosuo, for me, after how he performed with DC, I don't know whether he can make a huge impact with Punjab. So, bit disappointing, in my opinion. Them also trying to go back for Shah Rukh Khan. I don't know. I don't know what PBKs is doing. So, it doesn't make sense, in my opinion.
Okay, Pavan. Does it make so sense? Shai Hope in Delhi Capitals. I don't know means where he will bat and what is the role of Shai Hope now.
I think he's the backup of David Warner in case something happens to David Warner.
So he will be
Even Mitchell
opener
Marsh,
according to you. Opener or number
he's not
three.
going to be the he can either play opening or he can play number three. So I think he's a backup for both Warner and Marsh. I think Marsh is all rounder. So I don't know if he's a perfect replacement for Marsh, but definitely for Warner. But I don't know whether Hope can perform like he's heroics in ODI cricket in 2020. That is to be seen. But yes, I think Hope is in good form right now. So hopefully he can transform that ODI performances to 2020 as well. He's a risk buy, but we didn't have any option. That's why I feel like we should have got back Phil Salt, because we didn't have like opening option, backup opening option back. But I think they went for Hope because I think Salt isn't available for the whole IPL. So I think that is one reason. But yeah, what's to be done if we lost battles on Travis Head? Rachin Ravindran, Dariel Mitchell, this is what happens. We had to go for all these backup options.
Yeah. Okay. So Pavan, you are not shocked that KKR signing in Michelle Stark with a high price. Don't be shocking.
Bit shock I would feel. I thought like Gujarat Titans. I thought KKR is also going to go for Stark also, but I didn't think that he'll go for that much. A bit shocked because I mean I
I
thought
don't think,
GT will
Pavan,
actually
this much
land.
money will get in every auction, even in mega
Yeah,
auction
that that
also.
that That's what I think. I also didn't expect Stark to go for that much. I definitely knew Stark will be the highest buyer in the auction for sure, but I didn't expect him to go for 20, almost 25 crores. So I didn't expect KKR to go that much for Stark. In my first opinion, I thought Gujarat Titans will somehow land him around 2021, but I think, yeah, credit should go to Gautam Gambhir. I think he had a plan. Obviously, KKR needed a overseas fast bowler after releasing both Lockie Ferguson and Saudi last season. So I think it fits. I think Stark definitely will pick up 15 to 20 wickets. He is that type of bowler. He's a very little bowler, especially in the death overs. If he's fully committed to the IPL, if he isn't injury prone, I think that price is worth for him. And especially him, the way that he's been performing in cricket overall in the past few years and committing country over IPL and all, I think he deserves a deal like that. My issue is obviously KKR. Yes, they have a very balanced squad, but then if Stark gets injured, that if something happens to Stark, then I don't know whether they have that backup. That is my issue. And plus, I think they'll have to play Sakaria because I don't know if KKR have backup options. So that also could be an interesting move. Batting looks very solid. Batting looks really good, especially with the buys that they picked. But bowling, I feel if something happens to Stark, then it could be a bit of a concern, I think. But they look like top four contenders or maybe fifth. But yeah, have to see how they perform.
Okay, talking about Rajasthan Royals, don't you think, Pavan, that they have done blunder? Means where Roman Powell will play? Means they are going for Roman Powell. Very happy. Already they
That's
have
also,
Hatmeyer.
yeah, I think here's the thing. I think Powell, yes, he's a finisher, but I think he also can play at number 3 or 4. He has been playing like that for West Indies in
Even Delhi
2020.
don't try to back him up. That is really interesting.
I think mainly, I think Powell went to Rajasthan because in the CPL also, I think he's captaining Barbados Royals. So I think the scouts also know, the management also knows they can somehow rely on Powell in that Rajasthan Royals playing 11. So maybe Drew Jewel might bat higher up in the order. I think that could happen, and then Roman Powell could play alongside Hetmeyer. That could be also a thing, or they might. Do something, I don't know, in my opinion, but I think Powell should be in the playing 11 in my opinion.
Okay, Powell will play after Sanju. Yeah, possible. Number
Maybe
four.
number 4, yeah, could play because I think Groove Jewel, in my opinion, should play in that middle order because the way that he has been playing last season, I don't like to change positions, and mainly I think Groove Jewel should, in my opinion, should play in the middle order along with Hetmai because that middle order was very strong last season, and that should continue for RR, in my opinion.
Okay,
But
now,
RR looks balanced
yeah.
still,
But in
still,
CSK,
yeah.
Pavan, we have seen so many New Zealand. Your coach is Stephen Fleming, Devon Conway, New Zealand, Michelle, New Zealand, Ravindra, New Zealand, and I think one more player, Michelle Santner, is your New Zealand. So almost New Zealand players are there in this squad, and homecoming of Shardul Thakur. So how the CSK looks? Deepak Chahar, Shardul Thakur bowling attack.
I think CSK looks like defending the title with the way that they bought in this auction because Shardul Thakur definitely good buy for 4 crores because obviously we know the impact of Thakur under Dhoni, and this is Dhoni's last season. So I think he can really groom Shardul Thakur back. We know the way that Shardul Thakur performed with CSK. I think Crores is definitely a steal with the way that Dhoni handles players. And I think for me, Dariel Mitchell, I think CSK a bit unnecessary because they already have Ravindra and Conway. I don't know where they're
And can
going to
we
slot.
say that Mustafizur Rahman is a backup of Matisha Pathirana? Most probably.
Yeah, definitely. I think because Pathirana, you never know how he'll play.
Yeah,
It was a breakthrough season for him, but you never know whether he can back up with that performance of last season. But even Mustafizu's form has been also being concerning for Bangladesh in the past year. He's also been very injury prone, but we have to see how he performs. And his death bowling also hasn't been good. We've seen that with DC also, the way that Fitz has performed in certain matches hasn't been that consistent, even though he performed in one or two matches. But we have to see how Fitz plays. I think he's definitely a backup for CSK and definitely a backup for Patiran. I think Patiran will definitely play in the playing 11, starting 11. Mustafizur will be a backup. So we have to see. I thought they'll go for Lockie Ferguson, or Adam Milne, but they went with Fitz. So you have to see how he performs.
yeah, okay. So, Pavan, in Delhi Capitals, there was possibility that either Jai Richardson or Spencer Johnson will join, but player has been taken by Gujarat Titans, unfortunately. So, mixed reaction. So, Pavan, how much you will react means if Spencer Johnson will get opportunity, left arm fast bowler.
He's
Speed is
not worth
around 150.
he's not worth 10 crores because he has doesn't have IPL experience. Plus, we know about Australian players in the past when they were given the chance, especially with Riley Meredith, Jai Richardson, and all these bowlers when they went for 10 plus crores. I don't think Spencer Johnson is worth that much. Seeing, yes, he may have performed in MLC and 100 and performing in all these Senna pitches, but Indian pitchers are different. He doesn't have much experience in Indian pitchers and the way that the slowness of the pitchers or the way that it's pacing, especially. So I don't think 10 crores is worth. Maybe 4 to 5 crores, but not 10 crores for sure. Especially the player under 50 lakhs, he should have gone just for 2 or 3 crores. I think Ravindra should have gone more than 1.8. Not even, that's a steal buy for CSK, in my opinion. Should have gone for 5 or 6, but Spencer Johnson definitely not 10 crores worth. Seeing the way that other Australian bowlers have performed in the past, I'm not sure about Spencer Johnson.
Okay. So, Pavan, I think you have seen all the teams. Who is your top four according to you as of now on paper?
Tough right now, but I think CSK, Gujarat Titans, Mumbai Indians, and fourth, I think between KKR and I think LSG, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's better.
Yes, SRH might look good on paper, but we know last season also we said the same thing. It didn't happen. This season also, I have a feeling like yes, they might not be last, but I think they might still end up fifth or sixth, in my opinion.
Yeah, good, good. Let's see. I know DC has nothing to do in this auction, but sometimes surprises is there. So I will not be surprised if
Trade
our
trade window is open.
yeah.
Trade window is still open. I think we still have 9.6 crores. I think trade could happen still. News is going on that trades might happen for DC because saving up this much money. So let's see. I think the Shaw deal could happen, or maybe we might go for overseas all rounder. So we have to see
But
what
I think
happens.
Pavan Rishabh
Um,
Pant likes Shaw more. I think so. That's why he will not allow. I guess maybe any overseas
yeah,
possible if
mm,
maybe in place of Tristan
but
Stubbs or anyone, any Shy Hope maybe. But no one will want to pick Shy Hope, I guess.
nah, I don't think. I think Warner definitely has one season left in him. I think after this season, if there's a mega auction, they'll definitely release him. So Marsh is definitely a must keep. I think even for next season, I think he could be the four retention picks for Delhi Capitals if there is a mega auction. Same with Noikia. I think if Noikia can keep fit, he's definitely a retained pick. So yeah, I think
As
if
of
there's a
now,
trade
Nokia
now,
is injured, so I think maybe Lungi Nagiri will get chance. Maybe.
but he hasn't played. That is the problem. Ningiri hasn't played for the past 2 years, so we don't know how Ningiri is going to perform. Yes, he's been performing well for
Yeah,
South
but
Africa,
we
but we
can
don't
take
know
risk
how he's.
of first two matches. At least one, two matches we can.
Yeah, I think,
Yeah.
but I think Nokia will be fit by April, so I don't think we don't have to worry much. But let's see. I don't know. This is why I think in the last mega auctions we should have made the right choices. If we went for if we went for Rabada, maybe we wouldn't have been that injury prone. If we went for Shikhar Dhawan, yes, there could have been a difference. So those are affecting now, and especially the last mega auction picks. So I mean, especially
If
releasing
Shikhar Dhawan
all our
will be
good
there,
players
you
also
won't pick
affected.
Warner.
Yeah, that's also true. That is also a valid point there. So yeah, so never know what's going to happen, you know. So DC have to somehow manage. I think if the top six can click, especially if Prithvi Shaw, Harry Brook. I mean, even if Noika can perform well, Rishabh Pant also. If those four players can perform, click, I think DC can go to top four with the playing 11 that they have. If those four players can click and somehow score runs and pick up wickets, all four of them, I think we can go to top four somehow. Only issue is yes, the number seven again, the keeper, a one uncapped player. That is going to be the issue for us. But if that player also can perform well, I think we can go a long way. I think next season.
Yeah, of course, of course. We have good spinners, quality spinner, Kuldeep Yadav, Akshar Patel. So no doubt. And if in fact we can use Lalit Yadav as an impact substitute. If we need a bowling of Lalit Yadav, we can use it as an impact player.
Yeah, but in the past also we've seen how
But I think
Yalit
Pavan
Lalit Yadav has been
Pant has
performing.
utilized Lalit far better in some seasons.
Yeah, that's yes, I agree on that. Yeah, Warner hasn't been that good when he's captaining, and the way that he utilized
I
Lalit, I
don't know.
think
He
Pant
was
knows how
a
to
SRH
utilize.
champion captain, but how he was playing in Delhi Capitals, I don't know. That is really.
Yeah, that is why I don't know why they haven't released David Warner yet. I don't know because doesn't have much years left in the IPL. I don't know
But
why
sometimes,
they
Pavan, it
try to
happens
retain
when you
him.
have no responsibilities. You have to do only batting. Sometimes
Yeah, he had a good season. I mean, his individual performance, yes, he had a good
I think
season, scoring
individually,
500
if
plus runs.
Warner make 500 plus runs, that is enough for us. 500 plus runs.
Yes, yeah, but I think the middle order should perform this season. We cannot just depend on Aksha Patel. That's what happened last season. We depended on only Aksha Patel, and that's why we
Now this time we have
became
good
ninth.
players.
Now we have Pan should step up. There's no
Yeah.
excuse. I know he's injured and all, but now he has to
But
be
I think
match
he will take
practice. He
one, two
should be
matches,
fit.
max to max one, two matches. After that, he will be in original form. I don't see.
That is why Harry Brook. That's why Harry Brook is very important from match one itself. He needs to perform somehow because you don't know about punt also. Shaw's form also is also issue. And now this uncapped player might has to play now this keeper because we are not sure whether punt can keep. So Harry Brook
I
has to
think
take
no
the responsibility
issues
from
from
match
keeper
one
side. Keeping
onwards.
side, they have picked good keeper who can bat also.
Yeah. Yes, but with that he's also inexperienced, right? So you can't expect him to perform from match one onwards. So you have to wait, maybe one or two matches or three matches until he performs. So we have to see. So that is the one weakness I see. But if the top six can click, I'm saying if they can be in form, I think DC can go to top four because their bowling is no issue for DC. I don't see DC's bowling as an issue. If Marsh can also bowl 3 to 4 overs. Akshay Patel can contribute. Anyways, we have the four bowlers doing well. If Ishant Sharma can keep fit, can performs like last season, then I think DC can go a long way. Just they have to perform like how they did last season, the bowling attack. Kuldeep Yadav didn't pick up wickets, but yeah, I hope after breaking into the Indian team, after performing well in the World Cup, Kuldeep Yadav to have a good season this time around at least because there were pitches that were turning. He didn't do well last season, but I hope at least in the Feroz Kotlas pitches, at least he had a good season in the first in his debut for DC. Second season wasn't that good, but I hope in the third season at least he can pick up wickets and be the highest wicket taker for Delhi Capital. So even in the IPL as well, he has that capability.
Okay. Yeah, so last question, Pawan. After World Cup final, what was the environment around you in Australia?
Not that much. People don't take cricket that much seriously in
Yeah,
Australia.
I
You know,
heard
we
when
saw
they
how
come to
Cummins.
airport, there was nothing to welcome. No one welcomed them. I heard also that news.
Yes, that's because cricket is not the most popular sport in Australia. It's
But
AFL,
you have
so
six World
people
Cup
do watch.
trophies, so I don't know.
People do follow cricket, yes, but they don't celebrate it that much, more than India, because I think India, I think huge population plus cricket is also their most favorite sports. I think people are around cricket, I mean, a lot in India, but not that much in Australia, because different cricketers are from different states, so different people also follow from different states. Even BBL also same thing. I went to watch a match last
Yeah,
week.
yeah.
Melbourne fans only
I saw
support
your pick
Melbourne
of
players, Victoria
Maxwell,
players. Yeah,
Marendorf,
yes,
Harish.
Victoria players. Yeah, Victoria players, and then it's like that in Australia because it's a huge country, different players from different states. So certain people only support that state. So it's like that
And
here in
Pawan, in that
Australia,
match,
not like
Perth
India.
Scorcher's bowling was really great. No response.
Yeah, Berendorf did well. Yes, Berendorf and Mackenzie did well. Yes, Berendorf especially. So I hope he
Actually,
can
Perth
perform like
Scorcher
that
is
in MI.
champion
But
team of BBL. Really.
yeah, good to see Ashton Turner getting a contract with LSG, because I think that guy deserves a stint in IPL, especially the way that he captains Perth Scorchers. I think Justin Langer has done a good job for getting Ashton Turner. I hope he can play a few matches because he's that of a good player. He's that of a good all rounder, and getting him at a base price like that, I think, is a good steal. Also, I feel like he can show potential, because he is a player who could have played for Australia even right now. I think with the way that he leads the team, the way that he scores runs mainly in the middle order. So I think Ashton Turner is a very very valuable player, and I don't understand how he couldn't get IPL contract until now. So it's good to see finally LST realizing his potential and buying him. So I hope he can play in the playing 11 at least for a few matches.
Yeah, hope so, Pawan, that Jai Richardson will be in his original form like Perth Scorchers. That will be very good for Delhi Capitals.
But we don't know because he hasn't performed Punjab Kings also. When he got the chance,
But
he didn't
actually, I like
perform
his
for
bowling
him.
action. Personally, I like his bowling
Yeah,
action.
he's definitely good. He's definitely good. My only concern, Indian pitchers, the way how he will
I think
perform. So that
not
is
in
my only
Firozshah
worry.
Kotla. Yeah, we can play him, use him in Mumbai, Dharamshala, in somewhere fast bowlers are really. Bangalore
Even
also.
Lucknow, I
Bangalore
think.
also. Lucknow is a spin
Yeah,
type of track, means very slow pitch. So let's see. But I think Bangalore, Mumbai, Dharamshala, these are some ground where we can use him. In fact, in Ahmedabad. In Ahmedabad also.
yeah, I hope so. But yeah, I
His
feel
bouncer will
DC should have
definitely
got.
work. Bouncer. And in next
Yeah,
IPL
but I
season,
feel
there
like
is
D.
two bouncer allowed in a over. That is a big thing.
Yeah, that is also huge. Yeah, that is a good thing because most of our DC bowlers obviously will bowl bouncers, especially Noikia, Mukesh Kumar, and
But
even Jai
Norkia sometimes
Richardson
crosses the
also.
limit. Sometime.
Yeah, that's also issue. But now he knows the limit, I think, with two bouncers per over. So yeah, that is good. But that's why I feel like DC should have got a Indian bowler. Indian fast bowler. We had Shivam Mavi, we had Harshal Patel. I think Harshal Patel could have been a good fit for DC, especially with the way that he was first with Delhi Capitals and all. But and with the slowness of the pitch also in Feroz Kotla, I think Harshal Patel could have been a fine pick, but unfortunately went to PBKs, which I think is not a good fit for him because
But
the pitchers are not
Pavan,
that
when
slow there.
Harshal Patel is not picked in national team, so how we can expect in our team? Because he has nothing. He's only just using slow balls, regular intervals, nothing.
Yeah, but the thing is, we also have inexperience, no, in our team. We don't know how Ishan Sharma is going to perform all 14 matches. We cannot expect like last season. We don't know about the fitness of Ishan, whether he can play like that all 14 matches. Then we don't know Mukesh Kumar at times he's not consistent. So we don't know about this Khalil Ahmed. He's injury prone. We only have Rashik, this guy, the Salim only, Sheikh only, that guy only from Kashmir. He's a fast ball only. So that guy only was being bought by DC. And I think we got this, who's this other Kumar or whatever, I don't know, from Saurabh Kumar or
Yeah,
some
Saurav
guy.
Kumar. Yeah.
So I don't know these uncapped players that DC have gone for. I hope they do well. That's my only thing for DC. But yeah, so it's a bit of a
Yeah,
concern. But
Sumit
what's to
Kumar
be
is
done?
all rounder. Bat and
Yeah,
ball.
Samit Kumar for base price. Yeah, for 1 crore. Sorry, for
Yeah,
one
one
crore.
crore.
So let's see. I mean, we have still who else do we have in the fast bowling? I mean, Sumit Kumar is there. We have Rasik Salam is a fast bowler. You said he's not, but he's a fast bowler, right medium
Hit the
fast.
deck bowler.
Has
Hit the
played
deck
for,
bowler. Yeah.
yes, he's from Kashmir. I think another Umran Malik product. So he has potential. So yeah, let's see. Our team looks okay, but I don't know whether it's a top four team. I mean, top four team will happen Shaw, if Shaw, Punt, and all perform. If they perform, yes, we are a top four team. Otherwise, I'm a bit concerned with the team, and we should get up playing 11 right from day one onwards. And we need the middle order to step up. We can't have excuses like last season that the middle order is not performing. Aksha Patel only stepping up, like that. We cannot have that season like last time, and David Warner holding on to one end. That cannot happen this season. If that happens, then better release all the players and only keep Punt and Aksha. If that happens this season also.
Yeah, let's see how things will goes on. Thank you very much, Pavan, for your time. It's nice
Yeah.
talking with you. Let's see when we will
Yes.
meet again.
Yeah, hopefully in the IPL, let's see. I don't know if I can follow all matches next IPL, but I'll be busy again. I'm free until next IPL only. I mean, next IPL means until March. I'm a bit free, so I can watch matches until now. But when IPL starts again, I'm busy. So let's see what happens. If I can follow, I'll follow IPL. Otherwise, let's see the days that I'm free, I'll try to join. But yeah, it's good to come back, and yeah, hope DC do well. I don't think we are the most disappointing team. Yes, we were
I
one
think
of
we are
the
quite better
worst.
than previous season. Now we are quite better.
I mean, yes, we found the middle order. I think we have sorted that out a bit. Just my problem issue is the number seven spot. If we had a Shah Rukh Khan, I think that would have been perfect. For me, I think that would have been like like top of the moment for me if we got Shah Rukh Khan, but we couldn't get Shah Rukh Khan. So a bit disappointed. And an Indian pace also would have been ideal for me, like Umesh Yadav. Umesh Yadav went for a bit too much, I think 5.6 to GT. It doesn't make sense. So that was a bit too much. This time auction bit overpriced in my opinion. Some certain players, I don't know, don't
Yeah,
expect some players, and then some good players also getting unsold also. So and then getting auctioneer that in the fast auctioneer this thing only they got sold. So a bit surprising this IPL, the way that teams are going overpriced and buying. So so we didn't expect that to happen, but that happened. So let's see. I think because of this mega auction also coming up next season, I think things are going like this. So let's hope for a good season for DC. Let's see if we can get the right playing 11. Hopefully, and hope they perform well.
yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you very much, guys, and just subscribe. And okay, he's asking something. Okay, do you think next year 10 IPL? I don't understand. 10 IPL in September, October. I
I
think
think
asking
he's
about
is it because
T10. I
of the
think there is something new that India is trying for T10 league apart from T20.
T10? I don't think is
Yeah,
necessary for India
yeah. We
cricket,
know
in my
next year
opinion,
IPL
because
will be in India. Apart from, yeah, I know there is a Lok Sabha election in India, but still, they can manage.
they'll have it in India. They'll have it, yeah.
They can manage.
But T10, I don't think India should have,
They
because
are
now
just
we've
giving
seen with
proposal. I
IPL
know
how.
it takes some time to manage it. I know it
But
very
I
well.
don't think it's necessary. I don't think it's necessary because T10 is not even played anywhere. I mean, in international cricket. So I don't think these are things are necessary for international players, because India, anyways, has a hectic schedule. So I don't think T10 will be also ideal. I think rather focus on the domestic cricket and try to groom these players, and try to obviously main players also, if there is ICC events, first give priority to the ICC events, in my opinion, more than IPL. I think players should give priority to ICC events, ICC tournaments. When they are there, give priority to that first, more than IPL, in my opinion. That is what the Indian players have lacked in the last even in the selectors. I think that is why India lost the WTC final for not preparing before. That's why Australia won the WTC by preparing 2 months later, and India preparing only 10 days before. So that is what. So they need to make ICC tournaments a priority, plan ahead. That's what I mean. Rohit Sharma did a good job. Yes, they lost the final. I think they went 10 wins in a row and then lost in the final. I think India did what they can, but unfortunately, nerves and all happens. But they should have a plan. If they have a 2 year plan, 3 year plan like MS Dhoni, if they have a good captain, I think India can win a ICC tournament. And next year, 2020 World Cup, very important for India, very important tournament. Yes, it's in USA, West Indies, but I think India should try to. I mean, IPL teams should try to rest the main players, especially leading up to the tournament, because they're having it in June. Immediately after the IPL is the 2020 World Cup. So BCCI also should know to rest the main players. Try to because Rohit Sharma, I don't know whether Rohit Sharma is going to be the plans, but Hardik Pandya, Jasprit Bumrah, these players are going to be valuable for India. Even I think seeing the way that Surya Kumar Yadav, these players should be protected at any cost and be given rest. Even Kuldeep Yadav, IPL should be second. I think
Yeah, of
ICC event
course.
should be number one priority for India, in my opinion, right
Yeah,
now.
Abhinav, you are right. I'm really sick of Rituraj Gaikwad, the way he performed in ODI. I think when Yashasvi Jaiswal will definitely getting a cap, no one will think about Rituraj Gaikwad. Already, Sai Sudarshan has performed really great in back-to-back two ODIs, 50 plus scores. So I think now Rituraj Gaikwad has a bit problem for selecting in ODI as well as T20 also. In T20 so far he has 100 and his strike rate is also the bigger issue.
But good to see Rinku Singh performing well recently. I've
Yeah, he
seen
is
some good
a
knocks from
talented player.
Rinku.
Yeah, he's talented.
I think KKR paying him 50 lakhs. I don't know. It's not
Yeah, it is
enough for
not
him. I
worth,
think
but it's
he
okay.
deserves more than 10 crores the way that he's performing.
Yeah,
Same
but
with
Pawan,
Tilak Verma, in my
when you are
opinion.
performing good in IPL, also you are getting money. That is also thing. Match face and man of the match, and there is various
Yeah, but the
award is there.
salary,
Yeah,
but salary wise, they don't get no. So I mean, that is also an issue in my opinion. They should try to increase the retention thing next time from next season. If they're having a mega auction, I mean, increase it, because the way that Stark and Cummins have been bought today, I think it's time that they
Avinav, don't
increase
say this.
the
Rituraj
retention.
is the future captain of CSK. Dhoni made a foolish opener for CSK.
But maybe they might have other options. Who knows about CSK? You never know.
Maybe
You never
Ajinkya
know.
Rane. Maybe.
Maybe for one season, then they try to go for a Cummins or someone for CSK. Even I think even Conway could be a good captain for CSK. You never know, because I don't think they'll go back with Jadeja. So I think they might go for either
Pawan,
Conway or
nowadays
either
Jadeja is
maybe.
becoming worst. And no place in Indian
Yeah,
T20.
yeah, yeah, definitely. I don't think Jadeja is a good option. So maybe Rahane or for one season and then try to get a come in. So maybe I don't know what option they have CSK under their Gaikwad, the way that he's been performing. Hope he has a good IPL season so that then he can be backed. Otherwise, maybe CSK could go for Rishabh Pant or Sanju
But I
Samson,
think
which
Delhi
I
will
don't want
not
that to
release
happen.
Rishabh Pant, actually. That is a reality.
Hopefully. You never know. Hardik Pandya trade also, we never knew out of the blues. GT
But I
release
think
MI, Hardik
Pawan,
Pandya to
Rishabh
MI.
Pant is not money minded. Actually, when a player is money minded, he can do anything.
Yeah, true. Let's hope not, because Rishabh Pant has said one day he would like to play for CSK. So you never know.
Yeah, in
Especially with
mega
Dhoni retiring,
auction,
he could be mentor. You never know.
yeah, we never know, but there is some affection, some attraction with Delhi Capitals. So I don't think until Ricky Ponting is a head coach, Pant is a captain of Delhi Capitals.
Yeah, it could be the last season for Ponting also as head coach. You never know. Also, with the way that
But we have
Ganguly is
very
running
various
the
option.
ship.
Actually, Mohammad Kaif has very good tenure with as a coach in Delhi Capitals. We have played semi-final.
Please not Ganguly, but please
Yeah,
not Ganguly for Delhi Capitals head
actually,
coach. I don't want
if
Ganguly involved.
Ajit Agarkar was not getting a BCI contract, then maybe who knows, Ajit Agarkar will be the another option because he was also in the part of Delhi Capitals. So
Even Shane Watson could be a good option for
yeah,
DC.
I hope so.
Mike Hessen is there now. Mike Hessen is available, so he could be a good option. So there's plenty of options now. Anil Kumble is there, so
So
there's
Avinav,
plenty
tell
of
me first
options.
which
Ravi
player you
Shastri,
like, then I will tell you which IPL team you should support.
Ravi Shastri is a good option, I think, for DC. If in case this guy leaves, Ricky Ponting, Ravi Shastri could do something with the DC team also. So I think he's a very, very good option. So let's see what happens. I think there's plenty of coaches, good options if Ponting leaves. But if I think DC don't have a good season this time, I think Ponting will definitely leave, in my opinion.
Okay, Avinav, you want one team, so yeah, follow DC. Okay, if you want to make one team fan, yeah, welcome.
All right, I'll leave
Yeah,
then. I think it's
yeah,
too
yeah.
late
Okay,
for
okay,
me, so
yeah.
I'll
Thank you,
leave. But
Pawan.
thank you
Thank you
so
for your
much.
time. Yeah, okay, yeah, Avinav, you are right. Yeah, support Delhi. Support Delhi. Support. Good. Your support will definitely help us. So thank you very much, Avinav. Come tomorrow and we will have a detailed analysis about this team, each and every team playing 11. Okay, so we will come back tomorrow and we will have a great discussion. So thank you very much, Avinav, for coming and guys subscribe KFCS and Sports Bit uh, and have a great day and see you tomorrow and we will have a good talk tomorrow about India women versus Australia women also. So just guys support us and I like your support and the way you all are commenting that I like it. So thank you very much. Goodbye and good night.